Yes, those who want to see the question once again, you can just go through the question. So this is the data given. So you need to find the electric potential first. So V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 by D. So anyone who got the answer? Yes, Gokul, you need to calculate the value of V. Okay, 36 into 10 to the power 5. Okay, how about others? Yes, Jason, what is the answer? What is the answer you got? Yes, Mamata, what is the answer you got? V value? Yes, what is the value of V? I didn't get the answer apart from Gokul. How about others? How about others? Is it fine, Srujan? Just make it fast. Just copy the question fast. Okay, see here, this is the answer, that is 3.6 into 10 power 5. Okay. So, potential at a point at a distance of 0.05 meter from 20 microcoulomb is this much. Okay. So, you can consider as VA. Okay. Since we are doing the work done from A to B. So, next, calculate this one, potential at a point B. So next, calculate electric potential at a point due to a point charge, that is V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon into the same thing, Q1 itself we are going to take, but divided by you need to take the another one here. In this case, I think you have taken the distance as 0.05, right? So instead of 0.05, take the value of 0.15 and find the potential. Okay, see here, the answer comes out to be as this much. Yes, Hitesh, correct. Yes, Meghana, fine. Yeah, Joson, you have missed out the power. Please check out about that. So potential at a point at a distance of 0.15 meter from 20 microcoulomb is, yes, Harshita, correct, but you have missed out the power. So VB comes out to be as 1.2 into 10 to the power of 6 volt. Okay, so this is the potential at A and B. Okay, so at the potential A you have the answer of 3.6 into 10 power 6 volt, and at potential B you have the potential of 1.2 into 10 to the power of 6 volt. Okay, at the point B you have a potential of 1.2 into 10 power 6 volt. So next you need to calculate what is the work done in moving an electron from B to A. Okay, so calculate the work done. Let me see how you are going to calculate. Yes, anyone who got the answer? Yes, Gokul, Hitesh, anyone? Meghana, Srujan, Joshan, Josen, Harshita, anyone who got the value of work done? Yes, Kamalanshu, what's the answer you got? Okay, fine. Gokul, wait for a minute. Let us see the answer from others. Yes, Kamalanshu, what is the answer you got? Yes, Hitesh, 48 joule. Okay, the answer, first you need to get the potential difference between A and B. Okay, so potential difference between point A and B comes out to be as VA minus of VB, that is nothing but equal to 3.6 into 10 power 6 minus of 1.2 into 10 power 6. So answer comes out to be as 2.4. Okay, 2.4 into 10 power 6 volt. Okay, 2.6, 2.4 into 10 power 6 volt. So now work done. So this is the value of V. Okay, so the work done formula is nothing but equal to W is equal to V into Q. So in the place of Q you need to take Q2. Okay, electron, value of electron you need to take. Yes, is it fine? Is it fine about this numerical? Any doubts? Any doubts regarding the numericals? You can get it clarified, or else we will move to the next numerical. Gokul, how did we get the value of Q2, sir? Okay, Gokul, in the question they have given that what is the amount of work done to move an electron from B to A. Okay, the value of electron you should be knowing, right? 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19. That is what we have taken. It's a standard value. Is it fine? Okay, how about others? Is it clear? Is it fine with this numerical? Shall we move to the next? Okay, so we will move to the next numerical. Okay, so this is regarding the numerical of capacitors. Okay, based upon the capacitor topic. Just here, I'll just read out. Calculate the charge on a parallel plate air capacitor consisting of two plates each of area 200 centimeter square separated by 1 millimeter when plates are charged to a potential of 800 volts. So your aim is to calculate the charge on the parallel plate capacitor. What are the data they have given is they have given the area of the plates, that is 200 centimeter square. They have given the distance between the plates, that is 1 mm, and they have given the potential between the plates as 800 volts. Okay, so with keeping this data you need to calculate what is the value of Q. Okay, charge on the parallel plate capacitor. Yes, just go through the question once, everyone. Okay, so see here, this is the data area they have given as A is equal to 200 centimeter square, right? So we will convert that in terms of meter square. So if you consider that, I mean, if you convert that in terms of, if you express that one in terms of meter square, that comes out to be as 200, 2 into 10 power minus 2 meter square, correct? just we have expressed that in terms of meters. So next, the value of d they have given 1 mm, that can be written as 10 to the power of minus 3 meter, correct. Next, they have given the value of volt, that is a potential 800 volts they have given, correct. So please do everyone copy the data, try to solve. Yes, the next, see you. Just copy down the capacitance of a parallel plate air capacitor. Okay, the capacitance of a capacitor is just nothing but we have the two formulas there, right? So one we have derived, that is C is equal to A epsilon naught divided by D, and we also have one more formula, that is C is equal to Q by V, right? Just copy down the two formulas also. C is equal to A epsilon naught by D and C is equal to Q by V. Okay. So now your job is very simple. If you consider that C is equal to A epsilon naught by D as equation 1 and C is equal to Q by V as equation 2, compare equation 1 and 2. Since you know that you have the left hand side in the both the equation, you have the same thing, that is C. So hence you can compare the equation. So compare the right hand side, that is A epsilon naught by D is equal to Q by V, and try to get the value of V. Okay. So A already they have given, that is the area. V they have already given, D they have already given. So epsilon naught is a common thing. I mean, it's a standard thing, right? So substitute the values, take the Q on the left hand side and get the value of Q. Gokul, okay, fine. Why is that Gokul? The unit what you have written is in terms of F. Why is that? See, Gokul, you need to calculate the value of Q they have asked. Charge. You are finding the C. Find the value of Q. Okay, Gokul. Okay, fine. Wait for some time. I'll just confirm your answer. See, the value of epsilon naught, you can take 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 12. I'll repeat once again. Value of epsilon naught, permittivity of free space, comes out to be as 8.85 into 10 power minus 12. Everything has been given there itself. Only the thing is you need to take the Q on the left hand side, send that everything on the right hand side, get the value of Q. Yes, apart from Gokul, anybody who got the answer? Yes, Hitesh, Meghana, Srujan. How about this Kamalanchu? Kamalanchu, I am not getting a reply from you. Let me see. If I don't get the reply from you, you'll be marked as absent for this class. Yes, how about Mamta? What is the answer? Okay, Kamalanchu, sir, my network is not proper. Okay, still you have 12 minutes. Let me see. Okay, Meghana. Mm, okay, fine. Just a minute, I'll confirm the answer. How about Shajit Ali? Shajit, what is the value of Q? Can you hear me? So this is the equation you are going to compare, that is Q by V is equal to A epsilon naught by D. Yes, Shajit Ali, I want the answer. I know that you are present. I want the answer of Q. Calculate it and tell me fast. 8.85, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, tell me what you have taken. Q is equal to what? Q is equal to, okay, how about Vandana? Vandana, can you hear me? What is the answer of Q? Yes, Vandana, can you hear me? See, those who don't reply now, so you'll be marked as absent for the current class. Okay. Okay, fine. Hitesh, 1.4 into 10 power minus 7. Okay, fine. So see here, you need to calculate the value of Q. So Q comes out to be as A epsilon naught V divided by D. Correct. So Q is equal to A epsilon naught V divided by D. So the value of Q comes out to be as, substituting the values, that is which is that A value as 2 into 10 power minus 2 and epsilon naught is 8.85 into 10 to the power of minus 12 and V is 800 divided by 1 millimeter, that is 10 power minus 3. The answer comes out to be as Q is equal to 1.41 into 10 power minus 7 coulomb or 141.7 into 10 power minus 9 coulomb. So just get it verified your answers once. Verify your answers once. Is it fine? So have everyone understood this numerical? In case any doubts, please let me know. Is it fine? Is it fine with the numericals? Shall we move to the next? Okay, fine. I think this numerical we have done right. ABCD is a square of side 1 meter, point charges. I think yes, we have done with this numerical. Okay, wait, let me see the next. Okay, this we have done already. So just a minute, students. I'll just share one more file. Okay, fine. See, students, the next numerical has been displayed on the screen. So I'll just read out that two charges of 9 nanocoulomb each are separated through a distance of 0.4 meter in air. Calculate the resultant potential at the midpoint of the line joining the two charges when the charges are similar and when the charges are dissimilar. Okay, so you have a two parts in this numerical. One is you need to calculate what is the resultant potential at the midpoint. Okay, if the two charges are similar charges. Next, the same thing you need to consider, you need to calculate the electric potential at the same midpoint of the line joining the two charges, considering the two charges are dissimilar. Right, I think you are aware of the similar and dissimilar, right? Similar means initially they have given two charges of 9 nanocoulomb. Okay, both the charges are positive, that is 9 into 10 power minus 9 coulomb. So next, in the case of dissimilar, you need to take one as 9 into 10 power minus 9 and the next one as minus 9 into 10 to the power minus 9. Okay, so in the first case like charges, in the next case like unlike charges. Okay, so just go through the figure they have given. See, just copy down the figure. So at point A and point B, you are substituting the two charges, two similar charges which has the values of 9 into 10 power minus 9 and 9 into 10 power minus 9, and the distance between the two charges is nothing but 0.4 meter. Already they have given. Now our job is to calculate what is the resultant electric potential at the point P. Okay, at the point P is the center of that line joining the two charges. Okay, so the distance from P to A is 0.2 and from distance from point P to B is 0.2. Okay, so now you need to calculate the potential at P. Right, your job is to calculate the potential at P. So now see, the potential at P, point P, comes out to be as V is equal to VPA plus VBP. Okay, so the resultant electric potential at point P can be expressed as V is equal to V subscript PA plus V subscript BP. Okay, so now if this is the case, how we are going to calculate? So this is the formula. Okay, so 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, we have taken the common. The left out thing is QA divided by RAP plus QB divided by RBP. I think everything has been, the values has been given in the question itself. Only your job is to substitute the values, okay, and get the answer. Okay, fine. Anybody who got the answer? Yes, Gokul. Okay. Anybody who are done with the answer? You can tell me. I think we have left out with the last 1 minute. Okay, do one thing. Not a problem. Gokul, in case of similar, the resultant potential is 810 volt. Yes, good. Okay, just a minute. Let me confirm the answer. So this is how we are going to take the substitute. I mean, we are going to substitute the answers. So 9 into 10 power minus 9 has been taken the common there. Okay. 9 into 10 power 9, that is a value of 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. And since you have the two charges, 9 into 10 power minus 9, so 10 power minus 9 has been taken common. Okay, the answer comes out to be as 810 volt. Okay, this is in the case of similar. Now let me give a homework. Just calculate the value of V in the case of dissimilar charges. Okay, value of V in case of dissimilar charges. Okay, so with this thing I'll conclude today's class.